Hi everyone, it's Nancy here and I'm back with week 6 of my project life. I have just put everything in its pockets there just to get myself started, and I have used mainly the cards that came in the Studio Calico kit, and I've tried to use as many of those as I can on this layout. Just making my title card, and as always I'm including the start and end date for that week, and I've picked some stickers to use. Here I'm just using it's my Dear Lizzie roller stamp, and so I'm just using that to add some details to this card. And if you've seen any of my previous Project Life videos, you'll know the way I'm kind of working is using like my cards before I start the layout, and then I'm pulling out a couple of washi tapes to use and then some thickers, and I'm just finding that's making everything go much quicker, and it's embellished but it's not, taking me a lot of time to do. So you can see there I'm just sticking my photos down and then adding my card to it, my photo to it. This one I've just pulled out the Pebbles Happy Days pad because I wanted to use one of the cutter parts in there, which was about staying at home and having a pizza, and that one day this week of week 6, my boyfriend came around and we actually had a pizza, and so that was perfect to use. There's actually a really cute piece of paper in that collection as well, which has loads of slices of pizza on, which I'm sure I might use still. I'm going to be using these glitter hearts there from the Pebbles collection, and I'm going to be using those throughout this layout because they kind of pick up the red tone which is in that washi tape, as well as in some of the other decorations that I'm adding. So I'm just adding a title, and I'm using some of my smaller fonts, and I don't have as many letters and things as I used to, so I'm having to kind of use a collection of them, and I want to try and get them used up really. So I've just got lots of half-used ones sitting on my desk. I do apologise that I am out of frame for some of this. I'd zoom my camera in, but it must have moved because it's sort of cutting off the bottom. I have actually put a piece of washi tape on my desk just to kind of show where the bottom of the lens is, but that's not shown up, I'm afraid. So I do apologise that you can't always see what I'm doing, but as I'm starting most of these, I'm just putting a couple of pieces of washi tape down, and then my photo, and I am rounding the corner on my photos. So I have a mixture. I think this is a design A, so of course I've got some 3x4 cards, and I'm just using, most of these are just kind of a full-on photo, a full-size photo, a full-on photo. And even the cards where I know I'm going to do a little bit of journaling, I'm still going to add a little bit of decoration, just because it's going to kind of help tie everything in together. I've just added some of that tape, and the gold striped tape is Pink Fresh Studio, and that was sent to me by Corey, and the other one is what I would call a cheaper sort of tape. I can't think where it came from. It might have came in from a local supermarket, and it's more of the waxy, sort of shiny kind of washi tape, so it's not great for writing over or anything, but it's good just to add a little bit of decoration. I did need a filler card, so I'm just using one of my coloured images, and I'm just going to stick that down because it matches the colours. So I've pulled the cards out for the other side, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I was quite happy to see that there was a book review. Sorry, I had to yawn there. There's a book review card included in this month's what is it called? Kit. Sorry, my brain's really not working. And so I was really excited that I could actually use that for this week's book themed card. So here I'm just working on a layout, a little card layout about using my cameo, and again just keeping it as simple. And of course I had a few issues because I wanted to, you know, kind of set the cards out how I've set the rest of them out about my books that I'm reading, and so I just had to cover up part of that because I wanted the washi tape on there, but I also wanted to cover up that wording. And I'm afraid my camera did die when I was doing that card, but you will see that at the end. I actually done some scrapping in this week. You'll have seen the video for this layout, and so I just included a little screenshot of part of the layout, and I'm just using some different bits and pieces that I had on my desk, which is just an assortment of die cuts from the Gossamer Blue collection packs. I believe these are both from On the Desk collection. And again, I'm just using those Pebbles hearts, and I really love these little tile stickers, and I'm trying to kind of keep with that turquoise and pink theme. So I'm just going to add my little title there at the bottom. Again, I'm just including, as I've included in previous weeks, just a little bit about the TV I've watched. I have so much TV that I want to watch, but I never get round to it. I kind of do things in like fads, or like read a lot, or I'll craft lots, or I'll binge watch TV. And this week I did watch a lot of TV for me, which is probably like a couple of evenings worth of TV, and so I just wanted to document that. And so this is a little simple card, and again these images are just printed off the internet, and I didn't round the corners of them the same as my book one because I just thought it looked a little bit odd. So I'm now working on the 3x4 cards, and I really love this star card, and again just using those washi tape over the top just to add a little bit of decoration, sticking my card to the desk there, and again just adding a little heart on. And again, I know that I'm going to be doing journaling on here, so I just want to add a little bit of decoration, but of course it's mainly going to be journaling. I'm just using those hearts again, and I really like these simple stories stickers because you do also get those little sayings at the bottom, so I am going to be including some of those on these, you know, cards as well. I'm just going to help sort of tie everything in together. So I've just put my little title on the card there. And again, these are all pretty simple cards. I didn't really over embellish this week. This card, because it was a February kit, there were some Valentine's cards in there. Of course, this week didn't include Valentine's, but I did work on a gift for my boyfriend, the album that I'd shared previously. So I'm just going to be making a title for that card. So here is a close-up of everything. Hi guys, right, just wanted to talk through the final spread, and I really love the colours on this and how it came out. So yeah, I'm just going to talk you through each of these. And so I love how it looks when journaling's got on. That's always like the best bit, when you slot everything in the pockets and it's like, yeah, this looks really cool. So as I've already said, probably when doing my narration, I used a lot of the cards from the Studio Calico kit. I am enjoying getting the different bits and pieces, but I do think I'll probably finish that kit at the end of the 6 months, because you have to have a minimum of 6 months of that, and I've now had 4, I believe. So I'm probably going to be stopping that in a couple of months. I also used some cards from a very old Pebbles pack that I had, which were this blue tone. So on the top row I've got my date card, and then this is just talking about my blog post that was up on Hill or Magpie. I did just use a little bit of sticker off their packaging, which has their logo on. Then on this second row, I've just talked about this Naked drink, which is like the Green Machine drink from Naked, and I love this drink, and whenever I see it, it always reminds me of when we were in California, me and my boyfriend, and that was the first place I had it, and it's really lovely. It's got like really weird like nettles and spinach and everything in, but it tastes really cool. So I've just spoken about that there. This is then just a little selfie card saying about wet hair and roots and going to bed and how it was a bad look, so just included that. And then this is the little filler card that I made here with a little image that I cut out, and it actually works really well with the colour tones of this page. I'd coloured this one previously. Then on the bottom row, I've got this card about me seeing my boyfriend. We haven't seen each other for a couple of weeks, and I've just used a mixture of different alphas here, and I've used these hearts. These are from Pebbles. These are amazing. I recommend everyone runs out and gets them. These are glitter hearts. You get 150 in a pack, and they are just beautiful. So I've used them on all of these, and this is a little card cut out from the Pebbles Happy Days pack, and it says "Let's stay home, little pizza," and that worked perfectly for me and my boyfriend's pizza evening. This is then just a picture of my desk that week at work, because things were manic. I had loads of paperwork to catch up on that I'd fallen behind on because the kids have been being a bit of a pain in the backside, so I hadn't been able to sit down and do much paperwork, so it was a bit of a mad dash to get that done. So I did actually just take a picture of my desk, just showing the chaos that was there, and this is actually from the Gossamer Blue on my desk collection, so I've just pulled that out, and I've used that Pink Fresh Studio tape as well on all of these cards. So that is one side. The next side is this, and I really love how this came out. This is the book review card that came in the Studio Calico kit this month, and I did have to kind of alter things around a little bit because I couldn't lay it out how I normally do, so I just had to cover up some of the wording again with the tape. And this is book 10 of my book challenge for this year, and again I've just used the star rating here at the bottom. Here is then me, just a card talking about my love for the cameo and how I'm trying to use that more and trying to challenge myself to use it more. So I've just written a little piece about that. These two cards are just talking about having my nails done at work. We do with the kids at work, they do a hair and beauty course, and so I booked myself in to have my nails done, and this was the manicure that one of the learners gave me, so I've included that. And then I've included this card, actually came in the Studio Calico kit. It says Valentine's Day. Well, of course I'm not going to use it for Valentine's Day, so I put Valentine's Day gift making, and here I've just written a little piece about making the mini album for my boyfriend, which you saw in a previous video share for that. And this also links because a lot of these are from the cameo. Then here I've just put a little bit about the TV I was watching this week. I finished that book, The Night Circus. I don't really love it. And it kind of put me in a tiny little bit of a reading slump, to be honest. So I've got so much TV on my hard drive to watch, it's ridiculous. So I went back and I started to watch some of my favourite shows. So we've got Criminal Minds and then Person of Interest, or as I call it, Jesus and the Limping Man. Of course, because it's got Jim Caviezel, who played Jesus, and Harold the guy in it limps. So I have always hilariously called it in my mind Jesus and the Limping Man. So just read about that there. And then here I've just written a little piece about actually getting some scrapping done and really enjoying it. I'd done some 12 by 12 layouts before doing this one this week, because I'd done them for my Hello Magpie blog post, and I love doing that. But as I said in a previous video, I didn't have many photos printed, and I needed to kind of sort through, print some photos out and get myself sorted so I could do some 12 by 12 scrapping. And I did manage to do that this day, so I've just made a little card about getting messy and doing something creative. So really love how these pages look together, and how everything came out. I am going to change it up because I did use design A for these 2 weeks, so I am going to swap that up a little bit in week 7, mainly because I'm running out of these. What are they? Design A, and I'm actually trying to not buy any more page protectors. I have so many page protectors, I'm just trying to get them used up, so I'm going to be doing a few different configurations and stuff. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and I will be back with week 7 later on in the week. Alright, see you then guys, bye!